Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Today's class, we are going to work on really releasing energy that doesn't belong to you or that no longer serves you. Whether you're an empath and are picking up someone else's energy that no longer resonates with you or that wasn't yours to begin with, or if you've been working through something and are ready to release your energy, this process will help you really move that through, and then we're going to move it into the earth. So to begin, we're going to start standing and just do some full body shaking. So start with the wrists, shaking up and down, maybe add a leg in. And just allow everything to move around. So shaking however feels good. Maybe shaking your head too, just a little bit. And then when you're ready to come to stillness, do so. And then inhale, reach both arms up overhead. Bend your right arm, clasp your right elbow, and give yourself a little tricep stretch here, pressing the head into the arm. And breathing deeply in and out through the nose. Another big inhale, and then on your exhale, reach your arms up again, down, and then allow that same right arm to come across the low back, clasping onto your elbow here, and dip your left ear to your left shoulder, stretching out the right side of the neck and the upper shoulder. Maybe turning the head a little bit, finding your deepest stretch. Breathing deep. And gently release that. Bring your head back to neutral. Inhale, reaching both arms up. Exhale, bending the left elbow now and stretching out that left tricep into the underarm. Pulling only gently, keeping the shoulder down and away from the ear. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, drop them down. Letting that left arm come across the back of the body. And hopefully you did see this, but I'm just clasping like this with my arm across the low back. And then now dip the right ear to the right shoulder. Maybe dipping the chin towards the chest and then lifting it up slightly. And breathing deep, feeling the belly rise as you inhale deeply. You can release that. Inhale, lift both arms up. Exhale, hands come to prayer at the heart center. Let's do big backstrokes with the arms to loosen up the shoulders still. So just like a backstroke, one arm after the other. Keeping your shoulders down and just finding the full range of motion here. And after a few of these on each side, inhale, reach both arms up. Exhale, hands come to prayer. Let's bring your feet closer together, toes together, heels slightly apart so your feet are parallel. Inhale deep, and let's squat down into chair pose. So when you look down, you should see your toes, squatting down, and squatting down just as far as you can, keeping your abs nice and engaged. You can lift your arms up like I have, or you can keep them at prayer like so. Engage the abs, engage the thighs. Let's inhale, reach both arms up, straighten the legs out, and float the arms down for Tadasana, palms face forward. Let's bring the legs a little bit wider than hip width. Toes in, heels slightly out. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, you can float them down out to the side and then hinge forward from the hips, bending down. Breathing nice and deep. Maybe placing your fingertips down on the mat if they reach. Maybe swaying a little bit side to side. If your fingertips don't reach, you can always use a block here in front of you to like give you a little bit of extra height. And let's take some twists here. So bring the left hand directly in front of the face and reach your right arm up overhead, twisting from the navel, keeping your hips where they were. And on an exhale, replace the left arm with the right and lift that left arm up. Exhale, come back to neutral. And let's take Skandasana. So now pivot your toes to be pointing towards the corners of the mat. Bend into your right knee and straighten that left leg, maybe pointing the toes up to the ceiling if you can come down this far. If you can't, you can always just keep that leg straight and just come down until you feel a nice stretch in the hamstring or the inner hamstring, and then switch sides. So coming down to whatever your expression of this pose is, whether you're just staying upright a little more, or maybe you're even just swaying side to side, coming to the right ankle and then coming to the left. Just move nice and slow with the breath. Inhale, exhale, move to the other side. Inhale and exhale, shift to the other side. A few more of these. They feel really nice for me in the morning. Good. And come back to center. You can make your feet parallel again. Place your hands on your hips, press into both feet, and as you inhale, lift your torso back up to stand. You can toe heel your feet back together. Let's clasp the hands behind the low back. So just clasping like this, placing your wrists close together. Inhale deeply, and then exhale, let's hinge forward from the hips and let the fist kind of come forward a little bit. So I guess I'll stay turned to the side to show you. Again, keeping the shoulders down. You can release that. Bring your toes back together, heels apart for another chair pose. Inhale, lift the torso away from the heels or away from the thighs. And doing this however you like, arms raised or arms at prayer. If you like, you can hold here for a moment, or you can take a twist. So reaching the left arm behind you, right arm forward, twisting just from the navel. Make sure that your knees stay parallel to each other. Exhale, unwind. And other side, right arm behind you, left arm in front. Exhale, unwind. And inhale, reach both arms up, straighten both legs. Exhale, Tadasana. Palms shine forward or even towards the outer edge, outer sides, right and left sides of the room. Breathe deep. Notice how your energy feels. We're going to take this energy that we moved around and start to move it downward and give it to the earth to be transmuted. So you can move to the top of the mat, staying in Tadasana. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lift halfway, roll the shoulders back. Exhale, plant the palms. You can come to plank or you can come to your knees. Inhale here. Exhale, lower all the way to your belly. Press the hips and the tops of the feet into the mat, and then press your fingertips alongside of your shoulders. Inhale, cobra pose. Lifting the shoulders, rolling the shoulders back, broadening the collarbones, shining the heart towards the side of the room. Exhale, release, and push yourself back into a child's pose. Hips to heels. You can leave your knees together or bring them as wide as the mat as you like. And fold forward. Maybe bring the hands to prayer in reverence, or palms face up to really let go and release of this energy that you've been holding on to. And take a moment to internally kind of investigate what it is that you're releasing, what it is that is no longer serving you. Take 4 deep breaths here. Turn the palms to be face down and gently press up to come to sitting on your heel. We're going to take a toe squat here. So flip your toes underneath so that you can stretch the bottoms of your feet. So your toes should be all flat on the mat, and then just sit back on your heels. If this is too intense, you can always lean forward a bit and just gradually put some weight on to towards the heels. And if you like, you can rub the bottoms of your feet. I like doing this. And shifting your weight if that feels good. You can release that by moving your hands forward and just maybe pedaling out your feet a little bit, tapping your toes on the mat. Shift onto your seat and extend your legs out in front of you, straight. You can keep the knees bent a little bit for this forward fold here. Just flex your feet. Inhale, make sure the spine is nice and tall. Maybe reach the arms up overhead, and then exhale, hinge forward, reaching the chest towards the knees, and allow your palms to rest face up, Paschimottanasana. And breathing nice and deep. Hopefully feeling this stretch through the entire posterior chain, the backs of your legs, and the spine, allowing your head to hang, chin to chest. Bring the palms face down and gently push your torso back up, maybe rolling one vertebra at a time. You can shift your seat forward, come to lie down on your back. Again, rolling down one vertebra at a time, coming down to your elbows, then rolling down. From here, hug your knees into your chest and hold on to the tops of your kneecaps. On an inhale, push your knees away from you. And on an exhale, you can pull them back in. And just back and forth like this, very gently, massaging the low back, releasing any energy that is stuck there. And if it feels good, you can also move your knees in circles. And if you find a spot that's extra juicy, you'll know what I'm talking about when you hit it. You can stick around there and kind of massage that spot. And as you feel ready, you can release your knees, let your legs reach out one at a time into Shavasana. Take up as much space as you can, palms face up, let the legs flop out to either side. Close down your eyes if it feels good. And let yourself completely melt into the mat. Allow the energy that you want it to be transmuted, to be taken by gravity into the earth's core, to be transmuted. We'll take about 7 to 10 deep breaths here. Notice any areas where you're still feeling tension. Allow that to fully release. If you can today, just stay here as long as you like. Otherwise, begin to wiggle your fingers and toes. Bring your feet flat to the mat and turn yourself to one side. Gently cradling your head as you slowly move back up to take a seat. And bring your palms to prayer at the chest, at the heart center. Give yourself gratitude for taking the time to do this practice today. And any energy that has been released here, give that gratitude also. It served its purpose. It is now free to go, free to move into wherever it is best. I'll close our practice by chanting Om one time. You can join if you like. Exhale, let all the air out of the body. And inhale deeply to chant Om. Om. Bowing forward. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope this class served you well. Please let me know how it made you feel in the comments below. Like and subscribe if you don't, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you.